Hello again, my dear friends. I'm truly glad you've joined me today. Whether you're tuning in from your cozy kitchen, your sunny porch, or your favorite recliner, I hope you're comfortable and ready for a gentle, meaningful conversation because today we're going to talk about something that's simple, something familiar, and yet something that carries a powerful question within it. You've heard the saying before, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. We've all said it. We've heard our parents say it. Maybe we've even repeated it to our grandchildren. But have you ever paused to ask, is it really true? Can something as ordinary as an apple, a fruit found in nearly every grocery store, tucked into lunch boxes and fruit bowls, actually make a real difference in our health? Especially as we grow older? Today we'll explore that question together. Not with hype, not with trends, but with the calm voice of experience, supported by nutritional science, real-life wisdom, and the understanding that health is rarely about just one thing, but often begins with small, everyday choices. Let's talk about the apple, what's inside it, how it supports the aging body, and whether it really might help you visit the doctor a little less often. The wisdom behind the saying, the phrase, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, is thought to come from a Welsh proverb from the 1800s. The original version was, eat an apple on going to bed and you'll keep the doctor from earning his bread. It wasn't just a rhyme, it was practical advice. Back then, fresh produce was seasonal and sometimes hard to come by, especially in winter. Apples were one of the few fruits that could be stored for months without spoiling. That made them a reliable source of nourishment when other foods were scarce, but over time this little phrase became something more. It became a symbol of natural health, of food as medicine. Now, let's ask, in our modern world, does that idea still hold weight? As it turns out, yes, in many ways it does. What's really inside an apple? Let's take a look at what makes the apple such a beloved, recommended fruit. Each medium-sized apple contains around 95 calories, 4 grams of fiber, vitamin C, about 14% of your daily value, potassium, small amounts of vitamin K, B6, and manganese. Over 100 different types of polyphenols, natural antioxidants, but what's just as important is what apples don't contain. They're low in calories, have no fat or cholesterol, and are naturally sweet without added sugar. This means that an apple is a nutrient-dense food, offering a lot of benefit in a small, convenient package. Apples and heart health. One of the biggest reasons apples are praised, especially for older adults, is their benefit to the heart. Let's look at how. Soluble fiber, pectin. Apples contain a type of fiber called pectin, which binds to cholesterol in the digestive tract and helps remove it from the body. Several studies have shown that people who eat apples regularly tend to have lower LDL cholesterol levels, the so-called bad cholesterol that can clog arteries. Lower cholesterol means lower risk of heart disease, stroke, and circulation issues, all of which become more common as we age. Polyphenols and antioxidants. Apples are rich in quercetin, catechin, and floridsin, plant compounds that reduce inflammation, improve blood vessel function, and reduce oxidative stress. These antioxidants help protect the lining of your blood vessels, keep your arteries flexible, and support healthy blood pressure levels. So, yes, an apple a day may not replace your cardiologist, but it does help your heart work. A little easier. Apples and blood sugar. Many people wonder, aren't apples high in sugar? It's true, apples contain natural sugar. But because they also contain fiber, that sugar is absorbed slowly, preventing spikes in blood glucose. This makes apples a diabetic-friendly fruit, especially when eaten whole, with the peel and pared with protein or healthy fat, like a few almonds or a slice of cheese. In fact, apples have a low glycemic index, around 36, which means they're less likely to cause rapid blood sugar changes, something particularly important for those with type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance. For older adults looking to manage energy, blood sugar, and hunger, apples are a smart. Snack apples and digestive health. Do you ever feel a little sluggish after meals? Or perhaps you struggle with constipation, bloating, or irregularity. You're not alone. As we age, our digestive system slows down. The muscles in our gut don't contract as strongly, and many of us drink less water or eat fewer fibrous foods. This is where apples really shine. Insoluble fiber for regularity. The skin of the apple contains insoluble fiber, which adds bulk to your stool and keeps things moving through your digestive tract. Soluble fiber for gentle digestion, pectin, also acts as a prebiotic, feeding the healthy bacteria in your gut. A healthy gut microbiome supports not only digestion, but also mood, immune health, and even brain function. If you're looking for a gentle, natural way to stay regular, an apple a day may be your best friend. Apples and cognitive aging. Here's something many people don't know. Apples may support brain health too. Several studies have linked apple consumption with reduced oxidative stress in the brain, especially in the hippocampus, the region involved in memory and learning. One compound, quercetin, has been shown to protect brain cells from age-related damage. While apples won't reverse Alzheimer's or dementia, they may offer gentle support to help slow cognitive decline and preserve mental sharpness as we age. That's a gift worth savoring bite by bite. Apples and immune support. Older adults often face a greater risk of infections, from the common cold to pneumonia. Our immune response becomes slower and less efficient over time. Vitamin C, found in apples, plays a vital role in supporting immune function, promoting wound healing, and protecting against pathogens. The antioxidants in apples also reduce chronic inflammation, which is a root cause of many age-related diseases. Think of each apple as a natural shield, boosting your body's resilience from the inside out. A real-life story. Let me tell you about Ms. Lan, a soft-spoken woman in her late 70s, who came to me complaining of fatigue and irregular digestion. She wasn't ill, just tired. Her blood pressure was borderline high, and her cholesterol was creeping up. She wasn't sleeping well. She felt a little down. We spoke at length. I didn't prescribe pills. Instead, I asked her to start a very simple habit. Eat one whole apple every evening after dinner with a small handful of walnuts. She smiled, nodded, and agreed. 3 months later, she returned with more energy, improved digestion, and even better blood pressure readings. I think the apple helped, she said. Maybe it wasn't just the apple. Maybe it was the care she took for herself, the moment of pause each day. But one thing is certain. Small habits lead to big changes. Are all apples the same? There are over 7,500 varieties of apples in the world, but here are a few that are particularly good for health. Granny Smith. Lower in sugar, higher in polyphenols. Fuji, sweet and crunchy, with plenty of antioxidants. Gala and Honeycrisp. Well-balanced in taste and fiber. Red Delicious, very high in skin antioxidants. To get the most benefit, eat the skin. That's where many of the nutrients are concentrated. And whenever possible, choose organic apples, especially if you eat them unpeeled. Since apples are often treated with pesticides, how to eat apples. Senior-friendly tips. Sometimes chewing or digestion can be challenging. So here are a few gentle ways to enjoy apples. Baked apples, soft, warm, and perfect with a sprinkle of cinnamon. Stewed apple compote, easy on the stomach, lovely with oatmeal. Grated apple salad, mixed with carrots, lemon juice, and a drizzle of olive oil. Apple slices with nut butter, protein plus fiber, perfect snack. Apple cinnamon tea, made by simmering peels in water for a soothing drink. You don't need to eat 5 apples a day. Even 1 apple a day consistently can bring benefits over time. Are there any downsides? For most people, apples are very safe, but here are a few gentle cautions. Apples are acidic and may irritate sensitive teeth. Consider cutting into small pieces or baking them. If you have IBS, apples may trigger symptoms due to their FODMAP content. Try smaller portions or cooked forms. If you're managing blood sugar, pair apples with protein or fat to slow digestion. Always listen to your body. If apples feel good, enjoy them. If not, there are plenty of other fruits to explore. Final thoughts. Does an apple a day keep the doctor away? So, after all this, let's come back to our question. Does an apple a day really keep the doctor away? In truth, no single food can replace medical care. And there's no magic in apples alone. But what is true is this. An apple a day can lower your cholesterol, support your digestion, balance your blood sugar, feed your brain, strengthen your heart, boost your immune system, nourish your joy, and maybe, just maybe, keep the doctor's visits fewer and farther between. So, my dear friends, next time you see a shiny apple in your kitchen, pause, pick it up with gratitude, slice it, chew it slowly. Let it remind you that simple things, done with care and consistency, can become the foundation of your health. Thank you for being here with me. Take care of your heart, your mind, your body. And don't forget to enjoy your apple. And as always, be well.